He said this question was asked during his visit to Palestine, and it is concerning the spiritual ascension of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he met God Almighty to learn about the number of prescribed prayers for the Muslim, and we came to know through these events that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went several times back to God Almighty to ask him that the number of prayers is a bit heavy for the people.
Since Moses.
Yes. So he requested God several times to reduce the number of prayers for the Muslims. And the questioner said that this insistence of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it doesn't really go with the personality and the nature of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So how can we understand all these events?
First of all, you should remember that it is not an actual ascent, physical ascent of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he was going towards God and returning back to where Moses was, because Moses was also with God in Jannah. So it is only a metaphorical explanation of the praise of the Muslims, although they are 5 in number, but the Muslims will be rewarded as much as 50. So every prayer will stand for 10. So this is an argument also used by Hazrat Muslim. He intended to, first of all he declared that he would write 50 volumes of Ahmediyya, but he could write only 5. So he said, in the sight of Allah, even those 5 are like 50, like your prayers are. So either laugh at that as well, or stop laughing at this, because it is in Allah's sight, the 5 are sufficient to meet the requirement of all sorts of allegations against Islam by different people, and these 5 books were quite sufficient from that matter. But in fact, he had written about 80 books, so they were all his Ibrahim. So in fact, he had fulfilled more than the promise. But anyway, returning back to that vision, in that vision, Hazrat Moses is said to have warned him that is too much, because very little was prescribed for his own people, and they forgot their promise with Allah. They could not keep their covenant of praying as they were told to pray. So he said, be careful about your people. So Allah promised him that he will be rewarded, he and his people would be rewarded, his followers would be rewarded 10 times more than the prayers they actually say. This is only a metaphorical expression, should not be taken literally. So literally, Rasulullah didn't go anywhere.